This is the third entry in the diary of Mr. Bitches. This entry correlates to the comic of Mr. Bitches meeting Benny for the first time, along with a piece of Boone and Mr. Bitches meeting an NCR soldier at the Aces Theater bar.
November 16th, 2281. Man, I done fucked up yesterday. And I mean really. Came to the strip to find Benny fucker. And you know, I was mostly sober for the occasion. And I was pissed. All this shit going through my head on what I was gonna do the moment I got my hands on that maricon. So we get to the tops. Problem number one, he's sexy. Got this boxy face, little lips, hair slicked back, and a twinkle in his fucking eyes. I ain't remember all that. Call it the lighting or the heat of the moment. But I ain't see all that when he tried blowing my fucking brains out. So problem number two, he was scared. And I found it necessary to flex my cock. Thought I was for once in real, actual fucking power. Joke was on me, like usual. But more on that later. So anyways, he was all shook up. Talking about keeping our moves steady and cool. And I thought to myself, yeah, bitch, because you don't want to see a motherfucker get crazy up in here. I was all looking at him in those pretty fucking eyes. Ojitos lindos, I ain't break eye contact with him not once. Now on to problem number three. The queer little fuck, actually, was not a queer, such as yours truly. But how was I supposed to know when the fucker kept calling me baby? Did not take long, brother. After hearing baby for the 12th time and hearing the shithead talk about our future together, I started to get riled up. Almost damn near made a mess of myself. Thought the trick wanted to fuck me. Thought he was like, straight putting the moves on me. Boone wasn't saying fucker shit at this point. Just kept his eyes peeled, his sexy ass. That motherfucker's another one. Pero no quiero pensar esa mierda ahora. So whatever. This Benny guy was a real problem. Problem being, yo me pongo bien bayaco, and I ain't really know what to do with myself when I gets like that. So we go up to the Continental Suite, and I'm all like, hey Boone, you think me and the guy are gonna fuck? And he asks what the fuck is wrong with me. Bueno. Then, fucking intercom comes on. Benny fuck says, basically, you're stupid, and hightails it out of the tops. Que coño? Ain't getting no platinum shit for Mr. House Fucker anytime soon. Mother actual fucker. I'm not even mad the guy dipped. He was just protecting his neck. I was mostly mad I ain't get to fuck on somebody. Really thought it was gonna be my first time in the Mojave, and I was looking forward to it. And how hot and horny it would have been if I got dogged by the fucker who tried to kill me. I know. It's bad. I know. I don't know. Could have stocked up on some fire-ass material for the next 3 years. Instead, I was there, wiener in hand, sore as hell, from all the wet thoughts followed by not getting none. Totally miserable. Que lío. So upset I screwed up in every way. So, what was the next best option? A fucking bender, baby. Well, I'm already plotting on how bent I was gonna get. Boone's using his brain. Tells me he ain't surprised Benny left, but here's the next step. Let's see what we can find before we get out of here. So we start digging around, and voila. We find a dingy-ass hidden room and a dingy-ass robot. Another fucking Securitron. A little too chipper for my liking. Name was Yes Man, of course. But he just started spilling the fucking beans about where Benny ran off to and some things we could do with the platinum chip. Like, what we could really do. Even said he was willing to help us out since Benny left him high and dry. At this point, I was sort of calm, but it all felt like an information overload. Too much, all at once, and I needed to take the edge off. And right when we were heading out to the strip, some fruity motherfucker in a big-ass hat is the first thing I see blocking the sun from my eyes. So this fuck tells me the almighty fuckhead Caesar's forgiven me for my crimes against the Legion. If I had any more fucking energy, I would have told the queer cracker to shove it up Mr. Caesar's ass respectfully and with passion. But I ain't. Whatever the fuck said, I just nodded, said okay, and walked away. Only had 3 shots of vodka on my mind at that point. So fucking, finally, we hop off to Gomorrah. After I'm gambling for some time, Boone heads back home, asking me if I ain't gonna get into too much trouble. Told him as long as I was drinking, I'd be okay. I think the guy was actually worried about me, because after hours of drinking and gambling, 1:30 in the morning, he came back around. And it was actually a great night for me. Made 7,000 fucking caps from all the casinos combined. And ironically, I found myself back at the Tops Casino, the theater specifically. I was docile at this point in my drunken stupor. Boone was sitting next to me. He was just catching up, not saying too much. But I don't know. Maybe just felt like the fucker was being more human-like with me, if that makes sense. I was proper sauced, but still lucid. Fucked up tolerance from the years of abuse. He don't know that, though. So he just stood by, keeping my mind preoccupied. Said we can go whenever I was ready. The fuck of it all was that this evil-ass day still wasn't over. After a little bit, some guy trots over to the bar, NCR soldier specifically, orders some drinks and starts eyeballing me. I ask if he's got a looking problem, and the guy says, only when I'm looking at something good. Huh? That shit was smoother than the ass of a mole rat. It took me off guard. He started saying he ain't seen me around, asking where I was from. My old hooker reflexes was kicking in. I was being sweet like, playing coy and lying to the fucker all at once, 'cause I ain't really know what he was yapping to me for. But I was into it. He was alright looking, though his game made me feel like he was younger. At some point, I told him to scram. Said the convo was nice, but the day was long, and I was tired of talking. He told me, oh, we don't gotta talk. We can pass time in other ways. Ooh, boy, now I get it. I start giggling, shaking my head like, y ello dice, cree que no puedes manejarte. So 2 thoughts. 1, he's a mutt. And 2, that did something to my insides. Handle me? What I'd do to be fucking handled right now. But I don't like how I perform when I'm wasted. And for whatever reason, I look over at Boone and he's got this look on his face. And you know, his face don't change much in general. But there was something about this look. Think it was high time we got out of there. Made me a little nervous, be honest with you. Asked the little shit his name. Manolo. Said he was based at the Strip. Told me to come looking for him if I was bored and needed to blow off some steam. I asked for the check, and we got out of there. At first, walk back to the Wrangler was a little quiet. Then I started talking about how I ain't used to people being so openly fruity out here in New Vegas. Flat out Boone's like, I don't know, there was something off about that guy. So I says, something's off about him? Well, everything's off with me. Ain't nothing on up here, but you're still tagging along. But he insisted that it wasn't the same. That he ain't know what it was, but something about the dude was off. But I don't know, maybe Boone's just not used to being around homos like that. I was so sauced, started talking my shit. We're walking into the Wrangler, and I'm all like, he was just lonely looking for some ass, and I don't blame him. I get lonely too. And he straight up chuckled. And what I was saying came from the heart, but I started laughing too. Fucker said that was enough out of me, and that I needed to get some sleep. And he was right. The day was too long. Woke up nauseous as all hell this morning, so we took it real easy like. Boone even went out and got some shit for us to eat, and he ain't have to do all that. But I guess he felt the need after me groaning and gripping my fucking peanut head. All that being said, it's late, and I'm feeling a little better, so I've decided to go see this Manolo guy. I'm horny, man, and bummed still. Told Boone a little while ago I'd be heading out. Said I'd probably be getting some ass. He was reading Guns and Bullets, told me to just be careful out there. We'll talk later. The guy better be worth my time.
Hey, thanks for listening. Make sure you check out the description if you want to check out the comics that correlate to these diary entries or the entire story as a whole. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.